Chapter 2. Ginger. One day, Ginger and I were standing under the chestnut tree. I told her about my old master and how kind he was to me. Ginger snorted, and then she told me her story.
My first years were very different, she said. When I began to eat grass, 2 men came into the field and took me away from my mother. They had a bridle and a whip. One of them was my master, Samson. He held my mane, and the other man pushed the bit into my mouth very roughly. I was shocked. It hurt so badly. Then Samson started to pull me along by the bridle. The other man whipped me. I hated Samson. His father was a kind man, but he was very old, so Samson did most of the work on the farm. One day, he made me trot round the field until I was so tired that I nearly fell. The next day, he put a bridle on me and threw a saddle onto my back. Samson told people that he was an excellent rider. That day, I made a plan to teach him a lesson. He got on my back and pulled hard on the reins. I reared up on my back legs, and Samson started to whip me. I kicked and bucked and reared. I tried everything to throw this terrible man off my back. He held my mane and dug his sharp metal spurs into my sides. The spurs cut me badly, but at last I threw him off my back, Ginger went on. I galloped to the other end of the field and stood still. I was breathing hard and sweating. Samson got up and limped through the gate. I stood there for a long time. It was a hot day. Flies buzzed around me. I was hungry and very thirsty. Then, as the sun went down, Samson's father came into the field and walked up to me. He patted me and fed me some oats.
"Poor Ginger,"
he said. Then he led me to the stables. He gently took off my saddle and bridle and filled my bucket with cold water. As he washed the blood from my sides, Samson came into my stable. The old man shook his head at him and said,
"Look at poor Ginger. If you treat a horse badly, it will treat you badly too."